and welcome to Best Mahimi Pilates. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to one of my Pilates plans on my website. Lots of videos of level 1 mat workouts and some equipment workouts. So anyway, today we're going to use this small fitness ball. It's about 9 inches. Now you don't have to use a ball if you don't have one. You can still do the exercises I'm going to show today. Alright, so let's get started. So I'm going to sit up here on my mat and I'm going to just have the ball in my hands, letting my arms rest on my knees, and I'm stacking up. And I'm going to round back. So we're going to start with warming up the core. So I'm pulling my belly back. My tail is going under. And then I'm going to simply roll back up. You can squeeze into the ball a little to activate your shoulder blades on your back. So exhaling back. Inhale and roll back up over the pelvis. Stack it up. Squeeze in a little. Exhale. And if you want to make it a little more challenging, lift the ball while you're halfway rolled back. Inhaling there. Exhale. Roll up and over the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the ball. Keep the shoulders down the back. One more time. Half roll backs. Beginner exercise. Alright. Now I'm going to roll back again all the way down till I'm on my back in a supine position. Now let's bring the ball between the knees. Scoot up into the camera a little more. So the ball's between my knees and I'm squeezing into it a little. My feet are close to my bottom. Alright, for a little pelvic curling. So inhale to prepare. Now your palms can be up, or if you're really a beginner, palms down. Widen the collarbone. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, imprint. So my hip bones are moving in that direction. Peeling my spine up. Pressing my big toes into the mat, squeezing into that ball a little. Inhale there, exhale. So imprint as you're rolling down. So you can move back onto the mat one bone at a time. Exhale. Inhale there at the top, exhale. 2 more times. Make sure all 4 corners of your feet are pressing in. One more time. Let's hold that bridge for a minute. You're squeezing the ball. You should feel your inner thighs turn on. Hamstrings, glutes, even your feet, and no tension in the shoulders. Inhale and then exhale. Roll it down. Alright. Now from there, let's just bring the ball down for a moment. Let's find that tabletop position with our legs. So knees over the hips and shins parallel to the ceiling. Now you can hold your ball like this if you want and keep squeezing in a little bit. There you go. And then I'm just going to tap my toes down one at a time. For a little more low belly, warm up. Find the shoulder blades on your back, not up by our ears, which is where we live a lot of the time. Keep going. So you'll notice I'm not bending my knee, I'm really moving from my hip joint while I do this exercise. One more on each side. Alright, hold. Let's bring one foot down at a time. Alright, so from there, I'm going to place this ball behind me. I'm going to do a little chest lift with extension. Now, if you don't have the ball, you're simply going to just lie down, hands behind the head, and exhale, lifting for chest lift. Alright, but I'm going to put this ball back here because I love this. A little more extension. Okay, so it's right below my shoulder blades. All right, and my hands behind my head. Now I'm going to just extend over the ball and then exhale, curl. So my legs are bent, my feet on the floor. I'm going to move it up a little higher. There we go. And inhale and exhale. So if you're simply doing a chest lift without the ball, you're going to just lift when I do the lifting part and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now you're still going to feel this engagement, right? Even with the ball behind. Inhale, because we did the little toe taps, so our core is warming up. Good. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Now, I'm going to take that ball out for a moment, extend my legs. Okay? So we're going to do the full roll up. If you can't do this, you're going to go back to the half roll up. So lift the ball, start to lower it towards my legs. Woo, and I'm rusty. There you go, roll forward. And roll back. Reach. So now where my arms are, I'm not going to get my shoulders into my ears. Lift. There we go. I just needed a warm up. Reach forward. Now if you want to flex your ankles, that's fine for that hamstring stretch. Roll it down. 2 more times. Exhale. Squeezing the legs together. If you want to flex your ankles, feel free. 1 more time. Yeah, running out of camera space. Exhale. It's all good. All right, now let's go back down to our backs for a little rotation. All right, let's go with getting that ball right here. All right, now this is a little more intermediate, I guess. So if you can't do this, all I would do is simply keep the ball there, lift in chest lift, and rotate side to side. That is the very beginner one. But we're going to do a couple with the more challenging. So I'm rotated to one side with that ball under my elbow. And then I'm going to reach the opposite leg, come back to the center, switch. Yes, this takes a little coordination. Like I said, you can just do the rotation, the chest lift. And last one. Now I'm going to take that ball and reach back again and roll it up. So spine stretch forward. Okay, scooting back a little. So I'm just going to take this ball and round my spine and then just roll it forward between my legs. My spine is in flexion. And then I'm going to roll it back till I stack up. Exhale. Roll the ball forward. So make sure you're still rounding your spine and stacking it, that you're not doing a hip fold like in yoga, okay? So flex. Imagine your feet are pressing against a wall. Good, and 1 more. All right, so this is short, little warm up. Okay, now we're going to come onto our bellies for a little swan. So I like doing this with the ball because you can actually put it right under your chest and you're already kind of lifted into swan, and then we'll just kind of get us going a little bit more. All right, so put that ball, it can be in your chest exactly and just under the throat a little and under the collarbone. My feet are the width of the mat and arms are width of the mat. And then I'm just going to simply press up a little more, resisting my arms back, and then lower myself down into that ball. Press. Lower myself down into that ball. And press. So just being up on the ball might be enough for you. And press. And let me add a little more today to this. So press and lift. A bigger swan, lower yourself down. I'm anchoring my pubic bone into the mat. Pulling my belly up and in. One more. Okay, excellent. We're going to sit back in child's pose. Finish it off with a little mermaid. Making sure my shoulders are still pulling away from the ears. All right. So seated mermaid, I'm going to sit just as if I was on the reformer. Okay, so you're seated like this. If you can't sit like that, you can go onto your knees or sit on a block. That's helpful. And all I'm going to do is bring the ball close to me and then roll it out till it gets right under my elbow. Reach over and then roll it back. This takes a little strength of the oblique on the side where the ball is. Push. And you also want to keep your shoulders away from the ears and lengthen that top arm like you see me doing. One more time. Belly's pulling in. All right, that feels good. Second side. Again, seated like we're on the reformer doing mermaid. Or get your block and sit up on your block. Okay? And again, the ball is close to me. And then I'm going to roll it out till it comes right under my elbow and the top arm is lengthened and my shoulders are pulling away from my ears. Push down slightly, roll the ball back. And again. And you have to engage your belly even though this is oblique work. So the next video I do with this mini ball will be more level 1, level 2. More fun. And last one. All right. Excellent. All right. Thanks for watching. There's about 30 plus videos on my website, and I recommend checking it out. You get a free 7-day trial. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time.